Mounting fiscal pressures, combined with foreign economies gaming the system, threatened to empty America's gold vaults, until President Richard Nixon put forward a bold new economic agenda.
I have directed Secretary Connally to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold or other reserve assets, except in amounts and conditions determined to be in the interest of monetary stability and in the best interest of the United States.
What is it that was so shocking about this thing people call Nixon Shock?
It was a very big change. I don't think there had been a change of that magnitude since the beginning of the Franklin Delano Roosevelt administration.
Apart from acting and lecturing, Ben Stein is also a pundit who served as a speechwriter for President Richard Nixon.
There were wage price controls announced there, and so that was a tremendous shock, and actually I know that part of it quite well because my father was in charge of that.
Ben's father, Herbert Stein, was the chairman of the Council of Economic Advisors during both the Nixon and Ford administrations. The elder Mr. Stein was there to oversee the final severance of gold from the dollar.
At some point there was a crisis meeting of the cabinet because the Belgians had accumulated an enormous number of dollars. I don't know what they export from Belgium besides chocolate, but anyway, maybe waffles. And they were saying we're going to demand to exchange these for gold, which would have just about wiped out our gold supply. Almost every mainstream economist in America said it's time to decouple the dollar from gold. People will value it for itself in a free market. People yelled and screamed about it for a while, but we adjusted to it quite quickly. And as circumstances developed, the dollar became either more or worth less in the way of pounds or francs, and now euros, of course. So the dollar worked out perfectly well when floating and adjusted just by the force of supply and demand.
Do you think there's ever going to be a way that anyone can win your money again?
I don't think so.
This video is inspired by our PBS series, Reconnecting Roots. Connect with me, Gabe McCauley, and Reconnecting Roots by visiting reconnectingroots.com, where you'll discover music, blogs, behind the scenes, our podcast, and more. Join our email list and never miss a beat.